So today let's talk about Topaz and Numby. Where I like to start is the technique. When you hit the technique, you're actually going to summon her pet Trotter, which actually it's going to search for chests and other Trotters. When you actually enter a battle though, it's going to regain 60 energy after Numby's first attack. And we'll kind of get into it later when Numby attacks and when it doesn't attack. Um, Through Numby as well, through battles, you can gain 10,000 credits a day, and it just resets every day. So it's a good way to get actually extra credits since credits are kind of short in this game. Also in Sim Universe, you can get extra cosmic fragments and small chance at curios, so that potentially in the future can make you get higher in your Sim Universe easier. Maybe make it easier. So what her talent does though is when you enter in a battle, she's gonna automatically summon Numby into battle. She has a base speed of 80, so it's kind of slow, but there's ways to speed Numby up. So what you do is anytime a ally hits the target that has a status applied to it by the skill is going to apply a status to them. And anytime an ally takes a turn, if they don't have this debt status applied to them, it's automatically going to be applied to a random enemy. So it's a kind of a good way to, like, I want all of this damage to go to this particular character. I'm going to choose second character, the middle character, or I'm going to choose that end character. You know, I want this character, not just a random one, or one that it chose and you didn't like it, so you can change that. So when Numby gets its turn, it's going to launch a follow-up attack on that character that has that status on them, that debt status. Okay, so adding on top of the skill that Numby already does for us, we can actually add on to that with the ultimate. By doing the ultimate, you actually enter Numby into a special state, which eventually it just gives you more damage. Okay, so number get bigger. It's always my good saying here. When allies hit the target with the dead status, they end up speeding Numby up by a certain amount, and you can get that damage boost up to 2 attacks. Okay, so you do some damage with your allies, Numby gets faster, does the big attack. Hopefully you can kind of just cycle that in and out. So you actually can get more ultimates through the third bonus trace. Numby will actually grant 10 energy while in the ultimate form every time Numby attacks. So hopefully you get more ultimates. You can roll them into each other, keep going through with it, and then finally the basic tag. It's kind of generic. You can upgrade it through the bonus 1 trace. Basic attacks and now follow-up attacks. So, I mean, that kind of is what it is. For Eidolons, I mean, if you're gonna pull Topaz, you're gonna want to pull Topaz hard. I almost recommend skipping the light cone because of this, because the Eidolon 1 is the most important in my personal opinion. So it's kind of free to play, low spender friendly. For free to play, you know, you'd probably have to save up. You know, probably skip a couple banners. You know, she's obviously going to make a return, so you can pull now and get E0, save up a little bit, maybe skip a couple banners, and then get yourself your E1. What that's going to do is, you know, it's going to basically inflict more buffs, more debuffs, more damage. Really just awakens her up a little bit. So, I mean, that's a little bit of our kit. You know, we'll go a little bit more deeper of a gameplay here. Kind of show you a step-by-step process on a good way to play her. So here, I mean, obviously it's the kind of overview of her. At the start of the battle, summons Numby to auto attack. Numby gets her own special turn that you don't control. During the battle, you know, Numby's going to do most of the damage. Okay, Topaz is kind of just the sit back and relax person. Numby's the actual person you're pulling. And you can actually see here, you know, we have Numby out and about here. And what Numby would normally be doing is searching out for treasures and other trotters that you can attack. Kind of, that's what the animation looks like when you actually summon her. And she is a ranged attack. So is that guy. So we're gonna attack him before he attacks us. We always like to get the weakness in these. So again, overview of the kit. I've kind of already gone through it. We kind of know what's already going on here. Now, she's just gonna do her thing. Now, we're gonna. You can kind of see he already has the debuff on him. You can kind of see that here. Proof of debt. So I actually don't need to do skill here since he already has it. And that's who I want it on. Unremovable. They can't debuff themselves off it. So I actually don't need to do skill here. I can just do single target. And then follow-up attack on. Now I want to enter Numby in that state. I want more damage, of course. You know, you can kind of see at the speed bar here, Numby's at the bottom. I really want to get that going. So, I mean, she kind of also fits in a follow-up attack team. She's going to be more of an investment character, okay? You know, as more follow-up attacks come, more follow-up kits come, characters. So, investment piece, okay? Because I hit the person with the status on them. Numby got more speed. Okay. See, Numby got more speed. Boom. He's at the bottom. Now he's at the top. You know, we just keep going with it. So he's done 2 attacks. So he's out now. And we gotta get a way to speed him up again. Here. So we definitely need more follow-up attacks, more ways to get speed onto Topaz, get Numby out there, because he's the main damage dealer here. You know, he still has it. This is kind of what the skill looks like. And then I can get right back into that ult. The ult's good. Speeds Numby up. Numby is everything. Numby is life. So he has it. He does not. So I want to attack him. And look, Numby's immediately going to get a turn versus... I mean, he's automatically going to get a turn anyway. But you can kind of see the speed differences here targeting him versus targeting him. So this guy's going to die. Huge damage. Now, since it was an ally's turn, he's automatically applied it. So I don't need to do this skill. Especially since Numby's going to have a turn anyway. So that's kind of how you play her.
Getting into some pulls here. I don't really have that many. I'm not really high on my pity right now, so we're just going to see how it goes. And you know, not really much. I had to be early, if anything, but not this one. So I also really need the 4 stars. You know, she's actually really good. This 4-star here. You know, I actually need quite a bit of her. If you have the Kafka team, you definitely need to be pulling for, you know, just the 4 stars in general. See if we can go more. I think this is like 20-ish, mid-20s. So 4-star weapon, and I don't have enough for another 10 pull. So let's just go get it. So I mean, throughout the entire banner, I'll just have to pull real hard though. Which I needed more cons for him too. So I mean, this is a great thing. This banner is super good for my account. I have Kafka, and both the new Fire Nihility and Luca is really good for this banner. So I mean, I'll just have to work on it, see where I get